Everybody, Jeff at Lifefield here with September's newsletter tooltip. You'll see in this newsletter, we do talk a lot about survivor benefits, and really what we're trying to highlight is the gap in knowledge around survivor benefits, specifically what happens when the first spouse passes away. Most Americans believe that when that first spouse passes, the surviving spouse will continue to get both benefits, where in fact that is not the case. The surviving spouse gets the higher of the two benefits. So how do we educate? How do we help illustrate and talk through these scenarios with our clients and prospects? I'm going to show you here in the tool how we do that. This is the data entry screen. I'll highlight, you only need 5 things to start a case. Only need 5 things to have a really valuable discussion with a client or prospect. And in most cases, the client or prospect will have all of that information at hand. So just to highlight here real quick, we've got this couple was born in both in 1970, and we've got a life expectancy for the husband, Chris, at 85, and a life expectancy for Amy at the age 92. Once you get that data filled in, as we showed you in previous tooltips, we land on this really nice user interface where you can see, you can compare and contrast how Chris and Amy came into the office wanting to file versus what's optimal, right? And at the top of the page, we show the improvement or the delta between how Chris and Amy wanted to file versus what's optimal, right? And when I say what's optimal, what I mean is what strategy is going to produce the most income over both lifetimes. And what that means is we're going to take into account every strategy available to maximize spousal benefits. So on this screen, I'm going to point something out that to me is very clear, and I think to your clients would be very clear as well. Out here, you see this significant drop off in income, right? And this is the year in which Chris passes away. So before Chris passes away at the optimal strategy, you could see this couple's getting $10,320 a month. And the year after Chris is gone, you can see that down to $6,182. That is almost a 40% reduction in income for this couple. So how do we talk further about this and then begin to position solutions, specifically maybe life insurance, to meet that need? We're going to click over to income layers, and we're going to have a really high level discussion again on this. This is the Social Security income that Chris and Amy can expect over their lifetime. And then you see here in the year 2054, which is the year before Chris passes away, you can see the annual income there at almost $100,000. And the year after Chris is gone, you see that come down to just over $60,000. So this is typically an aha moment, right? The husband in most cases is going to say, look, I'm not comfortable with, Chris is thinking to himself, I'm not comfortable with Amy experiencing a 30 or 40% decline in income, or her guaranteed income from Social Security. So what can we do to help meet that need? So I'm going to open up our green layer, which is typically defaulted to benefit replacement. You can name this. You can call it insurance need, insurance proceeds, whatever it is that you choose to call it. The start year and end year are going to be filled in for us automatically because we entered that at the beginning of the process here. I'm going to assign a low, a conservative growth rate to the assets of 2%. And here I've got options to show all the assets before the payment or show them after I need the money. And I'm going to show them after I need the income because I want to highlight how much insurance somebody would need in this case. So I'm going to click save. And then really quickly, what we do at the top of the page, we highlight, right? We show now that Amy has not experienced any decrease in income. Her lifestyle will not suffer because we are going to replace that income with the proceeds from a life insurance policy. And then down here at the bottom of the page, you see the assets necessary to fund that need or the insurance proceeds in the year in which Chris passes away, 2055, is roughly $250,000. So the idea here is that, if you get to Chris and Amy soon enough, they can still afford insurance, right? They still have the ability to purchase a product that could do this for them. Additionally, you may be able to keep a policy in force, right? If they see that that policy is meeting a specific need that you have uncovered. So thanks for watching this tooltip. Look out for next month. See what we'll do next. Take care, everybody.